Hello and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Pam. And the reason I chuckle sometimes when I do that is because if Pam's with me, I'll startle her, not just from my voice sometimes, but my car and my car alarm. So anyway, without further ado, this is the hostess with the mostest. Pam, take it away.
Hey, Don. Glad to see you. I've been following you, buddy, and I'm telling you, you're doing awesome. I've been you got your workout stuff going on, and I'm like, man, that's really awesome, and you've been dedicated, and I'm like, woo, go.
You're too kind, Pam. You're too kind.
You and your son. I thought that I've been following you too for the veterans and stuff, and that just rocks.
Thanks.
You rock. You rock, dude.
Thank you. Actually, I'm in my some of my favorite attire now. Grunt doesn't pay me to plug them or anything, but I do like a lot of the Grunt wear and Nine Line, and a lot of these other veteran organizations or own companies. I'd rather invest my money into an organization that donates back to people and charities and organizations, especially our veterans. So what Pam is alluding to, if you follow me on some of my other social media, we've been doing 22 push-ups a day for 22 days and had my son join me because he's one of the earlier people that I nominated. So he's done 22 push-ups a day for me. Then of course, we're in this, I'm on this fitness kick to an extent, part of my New Year's resolution of getting fit and staying fit. Because at our young age and putting on a little weight, I want to lose that and have more energy to run around with my kiddos and eventually, long down the road, grandchildren, and to be healthy and physically fit. So, thanks, Pam.
Man, I started. My boyfriend gets tickled at me. I've got this Super Ball. It's like I got it at this the Learning Express years ago, and I've been bouncing it just to like when you get a certain age, you get that women get that it's like a chicken waddle, and when you wave at people at the pool, you kind of go, hey, instead of hey, and that wings are flapping all over the place, and you're like, no, we can't have that. So you do the queen wave. You go like this. You go, hey, yeah, hey, I see you, hey.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's what we've been doing and staying at the gym, trying to eat better and exercise, stay in motion, take care of our temples of our body. My son's joined me, so that's awesome. He joins me at the gym, and then again, the 22 push-ups a day is to bring awareness to the unfortunate average of 22 suicides by our combat veterans. So that's what we've been doing. We've been challenging other people. I've been mentioning other organizations that support veterans and support bringing an end to the average of 22. So I'm a strong believer 22 until none, because 22 is 22 too many, right? But
Absolutely.
yeah, so anyway, that's what we've been doing. Thanks, Pam, for recognizing that. And, there's something that Pam and I were talking about, and we talked about, silver linings with the COVID-19. I'm just getting sick and tired of hearing about COVID-19, the pandemic, social distancing, the masks, and now we're in a campaign year, so I'm sure we're going to get bombarded by all the political posts and jargon and words. And I just want to share something, and Pam is going to share something and talk about something positive. I want to share positivity. Let's share some of the most positive things, maybe just one most positive thing that you're most thankful for this year of 2020. And Pam, I'll let you start.
Well, I have a new great nephew, and he was born April 22nd. He was born early. And he's the first baby in our family since my daughter, who's 20. So it's a really big deal. And like my mom, you know, she's been sick and she's on a cancer drug, and but she's doing really well. And yesterday, my nephew and his girlfriend, they brought little Timothy up. He'll be 4 months, the 22nd, and he's almost to the age where he can coo and giggle at you out loud. Like when and I can see that I see him every Monday. So I noticed that he's really noticing things, and I'm watching him absorb everything around him. And that little head will just turn, you know, when he hears a new voice or something, when he's exploring this whole world with his eyes and his ears and his senses, and it's amazing, you know. And my daughter is just thrilled. We're all over the moon about him. And then mom getting to hold him yesterday, and she had a really good day. So me and her was out here on the porch playing with my phone, you know, doing like little Snapchat pictures and stuff. And me and mom was joking and cutting up. And then he got to come up and really got to enjoy. We really have been enjoying him. I call myself Aunt Gappy to him because that for great Aunt Pam. Gappy is for great Aunt Pam, and my kids tell me that I'm not going to be a grandma, so this is the closest thing I'm going to get to being a grandma. So I'm taking advantage of it. And yeah, Aunt Gappy, you know, already wants to know if he wants a pony.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Aunt Gappy will get you a pony if you want a pony.
Might have to. Your boyfriend might have to sell a few of those cars to get a pony, but
yeah, that's another thing we got to look forward to this weekend at Killcare. There's the Old Geezers is going to be this weekend, and there's going to be car racing, and I don't know if it's going to be a car show or not. And then the other day, I was going to tell you, I sit here on my porch. There's things that I get to see that that I'm not camera ready for. And the other morning I was sitting here, and you know, I'm all into my birds. You know how I'm the bird lady. So the other morning I was sitting here, and I had got finished with my prayers, praying for everybody, and I was sitting here and I was like, Lord, I want to see something good today, because I was kind of in a mood or whatever. I was kind of funky, and I had sat here for like an hour and had my camera beside me. I went ahead and shut my window, and of course I wasn't camera ready and had my window shut, and here come my Cooper's hawk into my little tree with all my bird feeders, and he flew around my tree about 5 or 6 times. And by the time I got the window up and got my camera out there, he went up over the barn. And I was like, but I could have got some really great shots of him. And then I was, like I said, I was kind of bummed out for a second. And then I thought, you asked for something that you enjoy, and you asked for something great. Now you're sitting here going to act like you're bummed out about it because you didn't get to take pictures of it. But you know what, girlie? You got to see it. You asked for it. You got to see it. It was good. It was like, and you should have just enjoyed the moment, how we're supposed to be all in this is all in August, and we're supposed to be enjoying the moment. I thought, enjoy the moment. And instead of grabbing your camera, and instead, you know, enjoy that moment that you got to see that. It may have been just for your eyes, but he showed you something good, and you're going to sit there in your mind and complain about it. No, that's not how this works.
Yeah, that's a very good point there, Pam, because, you know, I like pictures, digital photography, videography. I had my own production company. I love recording things. And I recorded my kids, you know, from being born, being there, actually live, being born all the way up. But sometimes there's just that precious time to be present, all there in the gift of the present, right? Versus reaching for a camera and standing behind a camera. Just absorb and enjoy it. I'm going to share some of the best things I've experienced, right? So thinking about, you know, through this year, so through January till now, so these last 8 months, to share some positivity here at this show, and talking and having coffee and having our own mugs made and T-shirts and having Polar Bears join us for a 35-year reunion. I'm hoping we could still have that during homecoming, but it's still up in the air. But regardless, I've been reunited with some really good friends. I think of Jay Allen. Him and I have been hanging out a lot. Sometimes on a daily basis, weekly. I've been out to the Allen Ranch, brought my kids camping there. It was priceless for them. I got to witness my daughter on her first snipe hunt. So that was good. So that's good to introduce my kids to some of the friends that I had since I was their age. So that's been some of the best times so far this year. And just being healthy and, getting back in the gym, feeling better. I've lost 20 pounds and I've gained a few pounds back during the COVID, but a lot of the weight gain back was in a musculosis, hopefully, putting on some musculones. This one looks, oh, there it is. So yeah, getting back in shape, feeling good. I feel like I do in my 20s, other than being sore sometimes from old injuries, and ghost pain, but that's part of getting seasoned, right? So that's been good. Having my son engage with me, right? Being present in the moment, we put the devices away, the social media away at the dinner table, sometimes even driving, because I want to be present all there in the moment. And that's what we've been talking about for August. And you've seen on my social media and what I've shared is to be all there. There's something about, okay, well, I'm driving my kids, they're telling me about their day, but then all of a sudden your mind's wondering, right? Unfortunately, I think in America we have this national attention deficit disorder. Not that I'm making fun of that, it is a real illness, but overall
Right.
we've been kind of always entertained 24/7 to where there's something to say about being all there. When your kids are talking about their day, make that eye contact, listen to them, put yourself in their shoes. So that's what I've been concentrating on. And with my son joining me at the gym, it's been absolutely priceless. We're all in there together, helping and motivating and encouraging one another to exercise, lift weights, go the extra mile. And that's been priceless. And some of those are the best things that's happened to me this year, other than, creating this YouTube channel, being invited by my church and some leadership, being able to serve people. That was awesome to be asked to deliver food during the school season to these children, these homes, and these families that were kind of dependent on that breakfast and that lunch for their kids. So that was really cool to do that. And just being healthy and alive and being able to celebrate a new day. Those are all good stuff, Pam, I love you. I love your heart. You're optimistic. Jay and I joke around that you're the polar bear psychologist, because, a lot of people that know you come to you and just about everything that's going on with our class, the class of 85, and maybe a year before and a year after. But that's something priceless to say, that people appreciate you that much. They love you and adore you, and you have that gift of being that listening ear, right? To being present, because you have this gift of empathizing and putting yourself in people's shoes and being a good listener and being all there in the moment, right? But there's something about being present in the gift of the present, because, yesterday's gone, Pam, right? I mean, we can't.
Right.
Who's not made mistakes and errors, right? Who's not?
Right.
All of us have, right? But that's gone.
Right.
That's yesterday. All we have is now. We need to decide this day on what we're going to do to improve over what we did the day before. How much positive impacts are we going to put in your new nephew, right? In his life, and your loved ones, and your friends, and your mom. You're taking care of your mom. Take advantage of being present, all there, present in the gift of the present. Now, I know I digressed a little bit, but, those are some of the things that's been really good this year. Getting fit, staying committed to it, feeling better, feeling younger, not being sick. I haven't caught a cold and I don't know how long. And I thank God for that, right? So those are some great things. And starting a YouTube channel, being asked by church to serve, being able to spend some time with you and friends that I haven't seen for many years, and reuniting, childhood friendships. That's some good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a freeze frame of Pam. And I am going to go ahead and close because I got a lawnmower going in the background. I got Brutus barking. And this is your co-host saying, hey, look, make it a great day. Because you truly have a choice in making it a great day. And while you're at it, launch each day with purpose. Navigate with principles and explore with passion. And join us again next week for Coffee with Pam. Shalom.